people that are from Virginia? You guys from Virginia? Yeah, because I've been here for like 6 years, but I'm actually normally, I'm originally from Virginia. Falls Church, Alexandria? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm from. So I'm a little stressed out, I'll be honest. I'm nervous, but I'm also stressed out. But also, thank God you guys aren't really paying for me to be here, so be thankful for that. But trust me. But I'm stressed out because I don't think, I'm not helping with the stereotype of Asian people not being able to drive and park. You guys ever heard that before? And I'll tell you why. True story. The guy next door wants to kick my ass because I just made a 300-point turn to get into the parking spot. Then I got 5 taxi cab drivers wanting to kick my ass outside because I took about 30 minutes to park into that parking space. That's why I'm a little bit stressed out. So I started my career in radio in Washington, D.C., and this further backs up the stereotype. And I got into a car accident. And I drive a Toyota Matrix, and I'm like, well, shoot, what am I going to do? I don't have a lot of money. So I met this guy who paints cars. He's like, dude, I'm going to hook you up. Don't worry. Just give me a shout out on the radio. You'll be all good. So I'm all excited, you know. I'm like, he's going to hook it up. So 2 months later, he's got his whole crew. He's got his whole, like, shop people. They have, like, this car cover over the car. They're like, you're going to love this. You guys are going to love it. I think he's got his whole family with him. He's got, like, his 5 kids, his kids' kids. He's got the entire, he's probably West Virginia or something like that. All right? They're filming the whole thing. My car is blue. He opens the car cover. He's like, are you ready? I'm like, yeah. Opens the car cover. He painted pink flames all along the side of the car and all across the hood. I didn't know what to say because he did it for free, but I swear to God, I look like a gay Asian driving the car. Or maybe a gay Mexican, except I didn't have everyone in the trunk. Let me tell you, when I go and MC like club gigs, I literally, this is true, I park 2 miles away to make sure that no one sees me getting out of the car. Pink flame, and then he went as far as to paint like pink flames on the dashboard to match the outside. Yeah, not a good look. This happened, backing up this stereotype again. I was in Naperville on Route 59. Anyone that lives in the burbs? Okay, thank you. And this guy starts honking at me. He's like, honk, honk, honk. It's making me all nervous because people say I drive slow. I like to call it cautious. I like to drive cautiously. And he's honking at me. He's turning on his brights. He's making me nervous. So I finally turn to the gas station, and I'm getting gas. He pulls out. You know, he walks. You know, he walks out of the car. He's like, "You drive like you got a dick up your ass." I swear to God. And at first I'm like, "Excuse me, sir?" I couldn't believe he said that. He goes, "Yeah, you drive like you got a dick up your ass." And look, I'm not a big guy. I don't know. It's quite obvious. He's like 7 feet tall. But you gotta, like, guys have to look tough. We gotta look tough even though we're not. So it's not, I'm scared shitless, but I gotta look tough. So I'm like, yeah? So? And then I say, what do you want to do about it? And then he goes, what do you want? He starts coming towards me. I'm like, no, it's not worth my time. So that's the way you cover it up. It's not worth my time. And then he drove away, and that's when I started talking shit, of course. So, anyone ever run into an ex, by the way? I know we made a complete 180, but I'm just trying to think of things that just happened to me recently. Anyone ever run into an ex, like in an awkward situation, totally unplanned? Never? Never? All right, well, I'll tell you my story. I was in Schaumburg. I was at Raven nightclub, and my ex-girlfriend, I haven't talked to in a year, and I love this girl. I love this girl to death, you know? Like, every time I see her, I feel like I'm getting a heart attack. It's like slugs are, like, going into my intestines and, like, squirming. You get what I'm saying? I'm kind of an intense guy. So, she shows up out of the blue, haven't seen her in a year, and you gotta play it cool. You know what I mean? I can't tell her, you know, how much I sweat her or what if I miss her or anything like that. So, you gotta play it cool. So, the whole night I'm just playing it cool, you know, I'm dancing, just not really giving her that much attention, whatever. And everything is going really well. You know, we're getting along, everything's fine. And I don't dance, I'm dancing for the first time and everything, and she's coming up to me, everything's getting along. And, you know, we go out after that, we go out to eat and stuff like that. At the end of the night, as she gives me a hug, I realize my fly is down. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. I mean, there's nothing to look at, but I'm just saying it's not a good look. Seriously. I don't know if you know, but like with radio, a lot of us have coaches. You know, for like basketball, you have coaches. Soccer, you have coaches. We have a morning show coach. His name is Steve. So Steve hears me talking on the radio the other day about a relationship or something like that from the past. and he automatically text messages me. He's like, I need to talk to you right after the show is over. So I call him. He's like, you need to stop talking about relationships on the radio. Well, hold on. Let me do the correct impression. You need to stop talking about relationships on the radio. Because you're starting to sound like a loser, and ladies don't want to hear from a guy that's having relationship issues on the radio. You're going to sound like you can't keep a relationship. You're going to sound like a loser. Well, God forbid, Steve. This is the same guy that told us to be real on the radio. God forbid the audience know what's real. So, that's what I got. That's what I got. Oh, no, one more thing. No. One more thing I forgot. One more thing I forgot. I can't forget. He, what did he say? He said, I forgot what I was going to say. Thanks a lot, guys. The real comedian's going to come up in a second.